folks, JD here, and some of you may remember 2 years ago I built my own quadcopter out of a Christmas advent calendar. Well, today we're going to be building our own truck out of a Christmas advent calendar. Yes, this is a Christmas advent calendar, and behind each door is a different part to this truck here. So, a nice little bit of fun. This is going to be over multiple parts. This is part 1, where we're going to be doing days 1 to 15 and putting together what we have from there, and then we can look at doing some more later on. So, let's get to it and let's open these up. So, I'm going to go for days 1 to 15. Right, so here's what we have. So, we've got 15 days in front of us here. So, one thing I'm quite staggered actually at how big this car is. Look at that, that's the frame of it. So, the frame of it is quite large. Look at that. That's pretty neat. Okay, now what do we do? Well, let's start off. We've got our printed circuit board attached. All the soldering joints are connected. That looks all to be done. Then number 2 is we've got this little contraption here, which sits on the front here by the look of it. And going off the little, there's a quick start guide that you can rip out. There we are, from the inside. There is a user manual inside, but I found that when I last did one of these kits, because I think its native language is German, I did find it to be quite difficult to actually follow. So what I've done now is I've just going by the quick start guide and going through there. So now this should fit in a little bit like that. So we've opened the spring, it just fits in there like that, quite nice and easy. And then we have these little gears here, 2 of these from door, it seems from door 3 and from door 4 maybe. Have I got the right ones? Yeah, it looks like. Okay, let's open these up. So that's part 1 there, and this is part 2 here. As easy as that. And then these fit on like that. 1 there and 1 there. So that's what you look like there. So you've got your wheels then that are attached to these dowel points either side. That's all fitted in there. That seems to go together okay. Those 2 bags, put that to one side. Now there should be springs. Yeah, we've got 2 bags here with 2 springs. So then what I'm going to do, because I'm notorious for getting stuff lost like springs, and it's always the integral bits that you need, and always the bits that I goddamn lose. So let's fold this out. So these are, there we are. So then we've got 2 springs on top of there as well. I'm not holding it directly up to the camera. I want you to see what I'm opening, and also because it gives me a bit of room to work as well, and then I'll hold it up and show you how everything's going together. So that seems to be everything put together there so far. So then I'm looking for, there we are, looks like my main gear there and metal dowel. So this is what you need next, which then fits into the back here. And I tell you how I know that. 1, because I'm looking at the quick start guide, and 2, because inside here you've got teeth, and this gear edge here is toothed. So when they both come together, that, and by looking at it on the underside, you may not be able to see this very well, but that is your trim control, your manual trim control under there. So this looks like, yeah, there we are. That's all put together. Everything's all connected nicely there. Then we've got our little brushed motor. I wonder if I can convert this to brushless. Ooh. So we've got our little brushed motor here, again with a little cog on there, with a little toothed cog, which fits inside here. Flat side down, so that then, there we are, that side fits in like that. So we've got our gear, our motor, our main gear here. We've got our arms there for our wheels. Everything has gone together really quite nicely. This part then connects to another part of the car, which we're going to get to in a bit. So then we connect this to the white cable up here. So it's the white socket into the white cable. That is a bit of a stretch, in all honesty. There we go. That goes together like that. And then from that point we need our screwdriver, which is included in the pack. And then we've got, now which screws do we need? Do we need the 2 packs of 2 screws, or do we need, right, well there's different screws there, there's different screws here. So far I've got 4 different packs of different screws, 5 different packs of different screws. That's 4 screws. I think I need the 4 pack of 4 screws. So let's open the 4 pack of 4 screws. And then I need to attach these 4 screws. Where do they go? They must go somewhere. Oh yes, to the plate which fits over, which is this plate, which fits, oh god damn it, over the motor housing. Put that one in there. And then with that one in there as well, you can go around and revisit all of them while holding this down, so that you can get some proper purchase on that screw there. That's 1. That's 2. That's in. And that one as well. So now this little plate over the top, once everything's connected and once everything looks like, yeah, that's all connected, this is what you've got. So you've got your motor attached to your printed circuit board. You've got this blanking plate housing here which holds the motor in place as well as the cogs in place. So now hopefully you have the ability to turn the wheels. Right. Ta-da! Right, okay, that's done. Now the next bit now is to screw in all the little bits needed. How? Hang on, what? No, that bit. Right, okay, that bit is needed somewhere along here. And then I need to screw everything else back in. Which screw pack though is the question, because I've got 4 screw packs here. They're dead. I've got 4 screw packs here. Which ones do I need? Right, so now we've got the motor for the back. What we've got left? We've got the bull bars, the motor for the back, and loads of bags of screws. So I need 2 screws. Oh great, and I've got 3 bags of 2 screws, and they're all different sizes. Brilliant. Okay, so what have I got to screw in? I've got to screw in these 2 bits. Hang on, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, hang on, it's because I'm looking at the back of the front of the car. I should be looking at the back. So, there we go. That's that. This quite literally is how to make a very simple task extremely complicated with JD Quad. So, if I put that in, it has to be upside down, because otherwise one wheel at the front is going to be higher and the wheels at the back are going to be lower. Maybe I've got that round. Yes, I did. Once again, yay! Right, so that's in. And now you can, there we are, just checking it's got the reach to there. So then, looking at the screws inside there, I need 2 screws with 2 flat heads, which is this one. Okay. So that's on. So essentially what I've done, you're looking at a shortened clip of that, but that took me longer than that took me longer than it should have. We've got the back end motor here for the wheels on the back attached. These 2 screws here are the ones without the heads, and then you've got the red socket at the top that just aligns and attaches to the red plug that aligns and attaches to the red socket. So essentially that's what you have. White for the front, red for the back. Now checking those are all in, nice and done. Right, now we've got the next bit, which is to attach the wheels. Right then, is there any rotation on these wheels? Now these wheels are quite nice, look at those. Nice rubber, not foam filled, but you can take them off. So if you wanted to foam fill them, actually are they foam filled? No, they're not. So if you did want to foam fill them, you could do. Right, and then we've got these that should quite literally attach like that. And then we should have a little screw that just doo-doo-doo-doo goes in there, which I think is these, the ones with the heads. Yeah. So we've got 2 screws, or 4 screws in 2 separate bags, and there's only 2 screws in them. They are the ones you want for the wheels. I'll show you exactly what they look like now. Give me a second just to finish screwing that one in. There we go. So what you're looking for is that. That is for the wheels. Just on the one side, flip it over. Let's do the other side. Oh, come on. Perfect. Lush. Okay, that's in. Almost. That is done. There we are. So that's what we've got there. Front wheels looking quite nice. Sweet. Right, okay. And then we've got the bull bars, which I'm not going to fit on yet. Because... Oh, actually, no, I can fit on yet. I can put the front on. Which one's the front, which one's the back is the question. Let's have a little look and see how it all joins on. The back one is the small one. And that should just clip into there, shouldn't it, by the look of it? Ah, no, it clips in from the bottom, so you push it on like that. And then I got two small screws I've got to put in the back one, and I've got two small screws I've got to put in for the front ones as well. So once the front bull bars go on, you've got these two holes in here. See there? Very, very small holes there. Screw those in. And for that, we've got a separate bag here. So I'm going to have to attack that, I think. So with this bag, I'm going to just pop all those out there for a second. That bag is now empty. I'm going to put those on there, and I want... okay, maybe there's another bag on another door that I haven't opened. I tell you what then, folks, that being said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave that there for today, because I think there's another bag of screws I don't have, because none of those match what I should attach for this bull bar. So I tell you what, that's what we've got so far. Part 1 done. Perfect. So come back tomorrow, we're going to have part 2 done, and then in part 3 we're going to get this running. Alright then, my friends, thank you ever so much for watching and listening. I've been JD, you've been fantastic as always. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe. Hello and welcome to all the new subscribers. I hope you're enjoying the channel. So until next time, my friends, happy building.